Well, welcome back, everyone. Hey, did you win?
We won.
Oh, you won. Oh, good. We have a reason for an interview. Hello. Nice way to start. That's respectful enough for the mayor. Don't you think that kind of open?
Absolutely.
I think so, too. Frequent guest here always is Mayor Joanne Yepsen, and now we can actually say mayor-elect.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. It feels
and
good.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We followed the campaign very closely. A lot of very interesting candidates running for commissioner and for mayor. And let me ask you this question. It's always, when campaigns happen, you get out in the trenches again. And you're actually in the community a lot. I always commend you for this. But what did you learn in this election cycle?
Well, first of all, the line between actually being mayor and running for mayor was very thin. And I have to commend my staff on both sides. I had a campaign staff fully employed and of course, a wonderful deputy and assistants in my office, in the mayor's office. So, it was able to kind of go back and forth, but we really didn't get on the campaign trail full time until right at the bitter end. And so I feel, if you're doing a good job in office, that shows. And we have had so many accomplishments and so many new boards and committees, so we're getting more and more people involved from the community. People want to have a destiny of their own city, and they want to be involved, and they want to have a voice. So we've done that for 2 years, and we did it before as supervisor. But now I can finally say that's exactly how we ran our campaign too, and I'm very proud of our positive campaign. And our campaign just illustrated how much people want to be involved and have a say in their community.
I was just going to ask you that. I was saying that summation of that is really that people really do want to have a say in their government. Toward that end, you had a nice list of accomplishments to talk about in this campaign. You really do speak to all sectors of the population.
We had a very broad base, but again, because we had a very broad set of objectives that we started out with 2 years ago, and I knew exactly when I was running for mayor 2 years ago what I wanted to try to accomplish. It was in line with what I was hearing in the community, and so we feel very good about having a pulse on what people are saying and what people want. And we know what some of the topics are that people are concerned about, and we certainly want to address them openly as well. So I feel like in our first 2 years, we really got so much done, and we went across the board with all sorts of issues, whether they were environmental or economic development or veterans, and we really touched a lot of people's lives and hopefully helped a lot of people as well. Constituency service has always been my top priority, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. That's why I ran for mayor as opposed to staying on as supervisor, because I felt like in the mayor's office I could do more good for more people.
Well, it's evident not only in the way you handle yourself, but the way your staff handles yourself. And you're right about your campaign committee. We talked to a lot of those people as well, the volunteers and also the paid staff. And they were all very dedicated to the same themes. My dad used to say something to me that I sort of lived with. He said, "Always tell the truth. It's the easiest thing to remember."
Yeah. Well, it felt very natural, I have to say. Everything we were saying and doing on the campaign trail felt very natural. First of all, we were just talking about what had occurred over the last 2 years and how much people have been a part of those successes. And so that was a great opportunity to congratulate the public, too, for working with me to get so much done. But then campaigning, you want to talk about your accomplishments, but you also need to talk about what you want to try to accomplish in your next term. Right. Why should people re-elect you?
Right.
And we felt like we had a really strong message there, and we wanted to keep the momentum going with the balance between growth and open space. And we have the Pitney Farm to look forward to, but we also have some great economic development projects to look forward to.
Well, you know what? It raises the bar. You find out, you make certain promises, and then you learn from that. Learn from your experience of being mayor, then you make promises and you build on that experience, and before you know it, you're off and running. Well, talking about off and running, did they paint your office now or anything? Like, what happens?
I'm thinking that I need to clean my office, first of all, because
I haven't had any.
Yes, I haven't had any time to file anything or do much in terms of organization. But yes, I'm looking forward to starting fresh with maybe a fresh coat of paint, but also with some fresh new ideas and new people on various boards and committees. And we're certainly going to be tackling a lot of the same issues, but then some new initiatives as well.
Gotcha. Well, I know you're hitting the ground running. Thank you so much for taking the time today. I know you're running from event to party to people. I know you're doing this all day long.
Thank
But
you.
thank you, Mayor, for coming in. Congratulations on your win.
My pleasure.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.